Does Tom Homan know about your quarrel?
We need to tell him. On the line.
Someone at Homeland Security should probably be brought into this conversation.
Dude, I saw someone online refer to Tom Homan as having Tower of London medieval executioner physiognomy with like that big
Tom Homan.
He's that big face.
He's the Mexican catcher.
Deportations are. Yeah, and someone was like, "This dude looks like he should be dressed as an executioner in the Tower of London in 1602."
I can see.
And I was like, "Holy shit, he does look like he should do that."
Yes, in that black robe with the rope at the waist and the hood. And
he was built for it.
Like when the boss tells him, like, "All right, now cut off his toes." He's like, "Finally, a bit of work,
yes, my lord.
Let me get my toe clippers."
I haven't heard about ICE doings in a couple of weeks now. Like there was this big splash.
Someone in the FBI has been leaking
bullshit totals.
Couple things. So someone in the FBI has been leaking the information about where raids are going to take place. So there's been investigations into those leakers, and they're going to be prosecuted apparently. And what I saw that the DOJ filed lawsuits against several sanctuary city mayors and governors. That happened either today or yesterday. Bondi made the announcement. And but I think Eric Adams up in New York, mayor of New York, has been fucking. You want to talk about somebody who's actually being like cucked politically? Mayor Adams was hit by Biden's DOJ on all sorts of corruption charges. He's dirty. Like all sorts of bribery. And I think there was some sex stuff too. They confiscated all of his electronics. The charges are ready to go, the grand jury, etc. And the Trump DOJ says, "Hey, seems like you're in a tight spot." Wow. We were thinking about sending the ICE into New York and really cleaning house. How would you feel about that? Oh, you would like that. You'd be able to accommodate us. Well, all charges are dropped, no problem there. And so that happened. And so now you got Adams out there. They're like,
"You're so happy about it." I hate that Trump set a dirty politician free. He pardoned him, right?
Yeah. Well, no. He just stopped all the charges from going forward. He just killed the charges.
Oh, better than pardoning, really.
Yeah.
Look at this picture. He looks exactly like one of those funeral pictures we were looking at.
I thought that was a funeral picture. That's real Mayor Adams.
That's
they got
him.
It mic'd up.
Who's in the background? Is that a body?
I don't know. Is he in a dentist chair? How did this get out?
He's either getting his teeth whitened or some sort of eye procedure. Some sort of laser procedure, perhaps.
He's got those Morgan Freeman
freckles.
Freckles.
Yeah. Every time he defrauds a taxpayer, he gets another freckle.
Wow, a glass of wine and a Busch Light and a cigarette.
That's an actual dead person, and that's Mayor Adams. Yeah. So Trump literally went in and muscled the mayor of New York and made him let ICE come in and do their thing. And Trump brags about it. He's like, some people have been accommodated. Mayor of New York, I think he's in line now, right? We got him in line. Good.
I just thought he was like he muscled him. No, he let him off scot-free, and they made a corrupt deal together.
We can fire the charges up any time, though. It's not like he's pardoned. That would be like we gave him a thing that we can't take back, and now we hope he does his end. It's like, yeah, keep it up, Mayor. Maybe those charges will never come to fruition, or maybe they will. I don't know. How charges
as long as
are.
the deportations get going, like so far it's been bullshit. They're like, "Oh, we got 700 people today." It's like, crank it up. Get it going.
So, I hear you. I said I hadn't heard anything about it, and then I thought about it more. In my live stream chat, someone's school was shut down because ICE was coming, and I don't know. Either they were letting the students escape, or kids were too stressed. Buy what you will, but must have had an impact if school was shut down.
I wish I knew about walkouts and things when I was high school age, because I would have been like what a flavor that free Tibet, just anything.
Dude, we had
to get out of
walkouts in my high school.
You just make it up. You're just making that work.
That's what I'm saying. You just make up a walkout.
We had a Japanese exchange student in our school, and she wanted to walk, right? Apparently she was really cool. Everybody liked her. I didn't know her. She was a grade older than me. And so that she wanted to walk and experience an American high school graduation. That was her desire. But I guess she wasn't technically graduating because she didn't do 4 years at our high school. She didn't meet the New Jersey requirements for graduating high school, but she was a great student. And the The whole school did a walkout. I walked out. Dude, 1,000 people walked out. I wouldn't recognize this girl if we were on the elevator together. And I'm like, free Suzuki or whatever her fucking name was. Like, let her walk. And the school buckled and let her walk. And
I'm here playing dodgeball because I care.
There was another kid who wasn't going to graduate, but he was like a stoner loser. And he had missed more than the 18 days you're allowed to miss of school, which is a lot.
Yeah.
And they staged a walkout, and the whole school was like, look at those 6 losers out there. He did not get the same support.
Wow, try being a hot Japanese girl, idiot.
Exactly. Yeah.
Illegal immigrants can get driver's license in the state of New York. And that sounds insane to me. But on top of that, there's a law that says that the DMV employees have to warn illegal immigrants when they're running their paperwork, if ICE is after them. Like if anyone's looking for them in the system, they have to give them a warning so they can get out of there.
So it does sound insane to me, but then I'm like, are we registering the illegal immigrants? We're going to need you to give us your illegal status and your home license, your home address. Round them up.
Well, that's not what New York is doing, though. They're just giving them driver's license so they can drive, and they have been. They're being sued now by the Trump administration, of course. There's other states that also allow.
I bet they do it in New York City.
Yeah, it looks like California, in California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, DC, Hawaii, Illinois, Maryland, New Mexico, New York, Nevada, Utah, Vermont, and Washington. They will give driver's licenses to illegals.
Insane.
Ridiculous.
I wonder what their thought of it is.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Like, I'm trying to justify it in my head, see if it makes any sense. Like, does that mean we have fewer uninsured drivers if they can drive legally, even though they're illegal?
I don't think people who break into the country are like concerned with our insurance laws. Like, they're already committing a felony by being here.
I think you're painting with a broad brush. Like, if you think about people probably have insurance and a license and all that stuff, even though they're here illegally.
I mean, the people I know are here legally, so we all have to have that.
Yeah, I don't know any.
Yeah,
I don't know any illegals.
Yeah,
no, he's good. He's one of them things. He's one of them fellers.
Yeah,
I think they're okay
for now.
For now, yeah.
But either way, that's crazy to be giving government issued ID to an illegal immigrant. Like that's insane. Like, that's not what serious countries don't do shit like that.
They're fine with giving the illegals ID, but if you ask them to get their voters to get any identification before they vote, it's like, oh my God, that's so racist. How dare you?
Yeah, they got to change that. That's fucking
What
ridiculous.
Do you think a black man could just get an ID? Do you know how many hoops and hurdles you have to jump through to have your photograph?
You have to have a bill and an address. And it's like, okay. And
know your social security number.
Know your social, and you
have
to be a citizen.
Usually I need the card, the social security card or a birth certificate, something like that.
Yeah, they allow, there's like 10 different documents and they want like a combination of 3 or 4. I think they almost gamify it.
But it's not as easy as like a utility bill and you're set. Yeah. I haven't understoed the Democrats.
16-year-old me did it on day 1. I turned 16
out.
On May 9th. That day I had it all wrapped up.
Same. Not on May 9th.
New Jersey was not sufficient. They made me wait. Like, you couldn't apply like for your permit or something. I wanted my license the day I turned 17 because Jersey's 17, and I couldn't get it. I was like, it was 2 months later or something.
We were there as soon as the DMV opened, and I drove my mom's car for the test because I don't know why. It was stupid because I had only driven trucks my whole life. And I hit a couple of cones, and I was like, I usually don't hit things. I was like, this is not representative of my actual skill. And he was like, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Really?
Really?
Oh,
you didn't give a fuck?
Nah, I crushed a couple cones. He fucking.
I had my own car.